back to another video.
Come see with this YouTube
Oh, that's
channel.
right, sorry. Welcome back to another video on the Come See With This YouTube channel. My name's Isaac.
Hello, I'm Meg.
And today we're going to do a Q&A. So thanks everyone for, first of all, being involved with the Come See With This YouTube channel, subscribing and supporting all that sort of stuff. And thank you for all your questions. And we're going to answer them today. Some of the questions, I haven't had a good look at them. We're going to answer them off the cuff, so they're real, raw and honest.
Yeah. There's some I'm thinking about that makes me nervous, actually. Some of them are quite deep.
But some of the questions are going to be like budget and funding travels, the 48 volt caravan, and then, yeah, just a heap of others.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, what type of work do we do when we are at home?
Crazily enough, we don't need to. We do Come See With Us work now.
Now we do, yeah.
But
yeah, before, so that's only been recently that Come See With Us has taken over as our full-time job. Well, Come See With Us also includes shows.
it does.
Well.
Yeah, shows are great
They're
for us.
like included. But anyway, I used to do window cleaning. I did window cleaning when I was at uni, so I started a little business to help fund our first part of our trip. So when we started planning, I started up a little window cleaning business along, like on the side on the weekends. So I did that, and I still might do a little bit here and there because I still get phone calls about it.
You're lacking for
I did a trade assisting for either carpenters or sparkies.
Yep.
That's about
That's
it.
you.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of licorice, all sorts, really. But for me, when we were working, when we had to go home, cafe work, house cleaning. House cleaning was very busy. I was glad to be able to stop that. But we've done painting for your dad. We've done
painting, yeah.
lots of different things.
Yeah. But the house cleaning was also similar to my window cleaning. She started that at this, like before we started travelling to help fund our travels.
Yeah.
I just took on another job.
And you're probably asking us that question maybe because you are interested in to figure out how you should get work when you travel. We posted in Facebook groups in Tasmania and that got us work.
Yeah.
Just talk, go to the pub, have a beer, talk to people, talk to the locals. Like,
Yeah.
you will get work anywhere as long as you're willing to work.
Yeah, exactly. And like before you start travelling, picking up an extra job, I was doing window cleaning, and that's a really, really special skill.
I was in a cafe.
Anyway, but yeah, Meg picked up a cafe work and cleaning, so you know you can really
There's
do it
ways
if you want to.
Yep. Scrub toilets if you need to.
And then actual jobs before we left were, I was an exercise physiologist, well I still am, an exercise physiologist. If you don't know what that is, I treat, manage and prevent chronic illness or injury with exercise.
He's not a physio.
Not a physio, work alongside physios. So my clientele were people, not all of them, but people with maybe knee replacements, hip replacements, cardiac issues, all of that sort of stuff. Respiratory issues, neurological, and then you can.
That would suck if they come down here.
Yeah, we're at a camp, a free camp, and it is a beautiful free camp, as you can probably see, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and a car's just rocked up.
We're getting pretty good at filming in front of people, but
Not this.
not in this situation. Them driving into camp and we're sitting here talking to a camera, talking to you. What was I? I was an allied health assistant before we left. Did lots of things before that, but so I was doing OT and speech with people on the NDIS, and I loved that job. It was great.
How are you finding the balance between being content creators and just enjoying your travels? We go through ups and downs, but first and foremost, we always say if our business or content creation is getting in the way of our travels, we have to make a change. Which one of the changes we made is to slow down a little bit.
Yes.
And, stay in one spot for 2 or 3 days, or at least at least 1 or 2 days extra to do work.
To do work, which we've done at this camp. We've been here.
And enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, like we made a decision last night that we're going to stay an extra night. So that's 3 nights here because we had, we've...
A lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do.
And if you don't stay in one spot and do it, then you have to do it on the fly then you don't enjoy it as much.
Yes, and the other thing is we don't ever say no to hanging out with people.
Yes.
Sitting around a fire with friends.
No.
Doing something with friends. So, yeah, that's a really good question. But I wouldn't say we're perfect at it, but we make it work.
Yeah, and I think if you're aspiring, this is just for the people that are aspiring to maybe do it, don't say no to those experiences, because that's fundamentally that's what you're there for.
Yeah, and you can get some cool content maybe while you're doing it.
Yeah. I think the relationships you build and the times you have with people, and even out here in the middle of nowhere by ourselves, you can still have some cracking times. Make sure that's first and foremost, and then work on the other stuff when you want to, when you can. Oh, the other thing I've been doing is getting up at 5 o'clock every morning.
Yes, he has been.
So that I can do work before, say, and then I'll work for like 2 or 3 hours in the morning, and then I've done my 2 or 3 hours of work, and I've got the day.
You don't get the guilt later or like stress to be like,
yeah.
I need to do this.
Particularly if we're with people, I can work for 2 or 3 hours, get up in the morning, and still have the whole day with them, and I'm still moving along in the business.
Yeah, moving the needle, as we'd say.
All right, this one. So I believe, sorry, too many beers.
We've only had 2, that's a worry.
I've always believed that part of the fun and challenge of travelling around Australia was to find out for yourself. So sites popping up as if no one ever travelled before. Be adventurous and enjoy your experiences. Now, that's not a question, but I did want to highlight that.
Oh, okay.
Because, we are always finding spots that we've never heard before, through word of mouth.
Exhibit A.
And then through basically looking up wiki camps, going, all right, where are we going tonight? And we got recommended to go to Copperfield Gorge. So that's what we did. And now we're here.
Yeah, and this is, and that was something, previous question about, content creation, getting in the way of travelling, is like, it's really nice to be able to be pulled up for 3 days, and we're working, sure, but our front doorstep is this.
Yeah.
So you've got to remember to appreciate where you are, and just like that. Yeah, that's lovely.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, we do struggle sometimes with what to post and what not to post.
About, I'm hesitant to say where this is.
Spots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not because we don't want you to know about it, but because we want the spots to stay free and clean and good for everyone. So, because at the end of the day, we don't really know who's watching this.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, so we don't put every single thing on social media or YouTube, every single spot. We keep some to ourselves, and you have to go find them.
Yeah, that's the fun of it.
When you first started out, were you nervous about towing, reversing, and setting up your van? No.
We're a couple of little go-getters, so no.
Nah, I'd towed trailers before, not heaps, but I'd towed plenty of trailers before. I backed plenty of trailers, so I wasn't really worried. Megs would just go and do it and figure it out later. There's been a few arguments and stuff, but she's learned along the way. So no, it's not.
But if you are nervous, like Isaac said, go out, just take it steady.
If your trip ended tomorrow, what would you say were the biggest life lessons you learnt throughout? This one is probably one we had to think about, but we didn't because
because we've been busy.
I think for me, probably doing this like content creation, and YouTube, and a little bit. I feature a little bit on Instagram. Is to, I don't know, not take advice from the people you wouldn't seek advice from.
Oh, wow.
So like,
Okay, true.
you know, you're just out there doing it, living it. You know, the negative comments sometimes, depends on what mood you're in, but sometimes they get to you, sometimes they don't. But, you know, you don't know who's at the other end of it. They might be going through something and just want to vent and take the piss out of someone. So.
Wow, that's nice. Well
Anyway, that's one to do with this business side of, or this YouTube side of things.
Yeah.
And then another one for travel is just, I suppose it's life lessons, isn't it?
Yep.
Life lesson is just like, you know,
What's something?
for us, it's just, we always say we can always go and do our old job somewhere.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point you made. I was actually thinking about that today, about when and if we go back to normal life. You know, it's so easy to get caught up in needing to do this, needing to do that. Now I'm bogged down in whatever. And I hope our attitude continues to just keep going. Everyone just keeps going, but just to go, oh, it'll be right. It'll just work out. You just work for it. Definitely a big life lesson for me is simplicity. This actually makes me emotional. Is just to realise, like, before we left, you know, I wanted the big house. You just wanted everything all the time. Because we have our life at our fingertips now, you're constantly seeing what someone else has, and you're just always searching for the next thing. And I guess in some way, business-wise, we're searching for the next thing, but life-wise, just being happy with where you are, and you've got what you've got, and just to appreciate it.
You're getting better at that.
Yeah.
Not
I
perfect.
go through waves.
Not perfect.
I go through waves. But that's a good question. Everyone else, have a think about it. What's your life lesson?
Meg, this is a quick one. Can you still buy your rocking chair?
Yeah, baby. This rocking chair is from
DCI Outdoors.
DCI Outdoors. And
There you go. Go get it. It's good. So this one's about, I've stopped following some travel pages because product placement seems to take over. Are you looking at product sponsorship to potentially fund your travels in the future? Now, yes, because that's part of the business model that we're in. So yes, but I'll say this with that statement is that we won't have any sort of product placement we don't use ourselves.
No.
That we don't just add into the video because we're getting paid for it. We have to actually use it ourselves. And we're very conscious that you guys as the viewer are watching this in your own time and want to be watching it and want to maybe learn or be entertained or be inspired or whatever you watch for. Everyone watches for a different reason. And so we're really conscious of that. So we don't want to be taking up, you know,
Your Sunday afternoon.
a section of that with a script read every single video.
No.
It's actually one of the biggest things that we get told and spoken to about, and we think about as you grow and business changes, and I don't know, those opportunities come up. It is one of those things that you don't want to not grow or not move forward or evolve, but you also, you don't want to, it's a balancing act between making sure that you're evolving and, you know, you're not...
We're still giving you something enjoyable to watch.
Exactly, yeah. You're not taking up too much of your time with stupid little ads. But to any sponsorship out there...
Yeah, I was thinking that. They're not stupid little ads, please.
Okay.
No, that's the act. That's the balancing game.
All right, love the new logo. Are you going to be releasing new merch with it? Where can I get that shirt?
This shirt?
Yes, new logo, and that's the work shirt.
This is the work shirt. That's the logo.
I'm not sure. We're sort of getting low on them. So if you don't have if your size isn't in there, we are getting new ones. So keep an eye out over the next week or two. They shouldn't be long at all. They're normally not very long. So Anyway, keep an eye out. This is a tee.
Isaac's wearing a large. They are an oversized fit, so oversized, that's what they are. And I live in Barry Caps.
Oh, and Live in Barry Caps. Yep. So just
Because
head
this is Live in
to the
Barry.
website. I've probably put the QR code on already. That's where they are.
Yeah. Thank you in advance if you buy merch.
Thank you very much. What do you do when you have no filming day? When we do nothing, I just can't keep still. Please help. So luckily enough, nowadays, it is we've got something to do all the time, like through our work.
We do.
Through our business.
Yeah. No filming days. We definitely have them, and we will still go out and do something, or that may be the day where we do our washing, our shopping, our life things, or we just hang out with people.
Yeah, do some maintenance on the van or the car, or things that maybe don't get done. When we're in any capital city or any town,
Anywhere.
and we're with friends and family, we don't obviously film that. We don't film at shows. Catching up with people, we don't normally film. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Can't answer it really.
mainly the filming stuff is just us travelling, and then outside of that is everything else in life.
Yeah.
This one is to visit the Tip and Cape York is one of the easiest drives for a novice four-wheel drive owner. If they use the main road through Bamaga, please tell us why. We'll keep it short because if you want to go to our YouTube series, we've got 5 videos on there about 4 travel videos and 1 recap, and that'll give you all the information you want to know.
Yep, roads are good. Went early just after we went past Graders. So
Yeah, and you slow down. You take your time.
it's just a dirt road.
The PDR, yeah, it's just a dirt road.
Wait.
So
Quick pause
cheers.
in the video for a
Quick
second.
pause in the video and to celebrate because we've just launched our Come See With Us Club.
Yay!
Very exciting for us. A fair bit of work's gone into the club over a fair bit of time, and I suppose the reason why we wanted to start this club was basically we kept getting asked, are we starting a Patreon?
Yeah.
And we didn't really want to, although I think Patreon's a great thing to be able to connect with people or the audience. We wanted something a bit more.
Yes.
We wanted to be able to give value back. We didn't want to just
We didn't want to you just give us money and that be it. We wanted to be helpful.
Yeah, so that's how the Come See This Club come about. And basically we wanted a place that people who are in our position 3 years ago or thereabouts would have a place to go to find travel resources, to find our travel map, to learn from our experiences, to learn from other people's experiences, and get some exclusive discounts, some great discounts, so that you can save money when you're trying to purchase products and things like that to go on your trip.
Yeah, so every month, if you do join, there will be a podcast, there's going to be travel resources, and again,
Travel map.
Because like Isaac said, 2.5 years of travelling Australia under our belt, we have seen a bit and I guess learnt a lot. So we just want to share our experience with you in hope that it's helpful.
Yep. Not an expert, but definitely have experienced a lot.
Learnt a bit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So we are holding the club here on YouTube. So we made it on YouTube so that it's really easy for you and for us to be able to
just go
manage it. It's on the same platform.
Yeah.
So basically, if you want to join, you just head to our channel, or under this video there's a little join button and you just click join. It'll pop up. There's two levels that you can join. There's a Come See With Us crew and a campfire mate. Now, one, you get everything that we provide, and the other one, you miss out on a couple of the travel resources and things like that.
And when you're in there, it's probably a bit more of an intimate place. Like, we'll be able to chat to you more, and you can suggest to us what you might want to see on YouTube or in the club.
Ask, I know this is a Q&A, but also ask more questions.
Yeah, in real time.
Particularly if you like individual questions as well. Particularly if you're, like I said, us 3 years ago, trying to set up a caravan, trying to travel Australia, do whatever. You can ask us specific questions to your situation and we might be able to help.
Yeah, so if you join the Come See With Us membership or club, We thank you very much.
Yeah. What is the hardest part about not being home?
Missing out on friends and family.
Friends and family, basically, and that connection.
Community
Connection. I think it's understated. The connection you have with people out on the road is, while really good, and you meet so many different people, and I really enjoy connecting with people.
Yeah, it's lovely because you instantly have a common interest.
But it is also a little bit surface level in the fact that you're just getting to know each other, whereas the people at home, you can talk about other things and have that little bit more of a deeper connection.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a bit woo-woo, isn't it?
That was of you. No, it's good.
All right,
It's true.
the next one. Did the thermocell and good riddance work for you guys? Are thermocells worth it? Yes.
They are worth it.
I get eaten alive, and they're definitely worth it.
We did not buy a thermocell before we first took off, and it literally took us over 2 years to buy one, and it's worth it.
Yeah, definitely. Good riddance is good. The only downside with good riddance is it is like a cream. So for me, I've got hairy legs and hairy arms. And
Yes.
so when I put it on, I want to, if I'm going to be outside or like for a long period of time, I'll put it on. But if I don't know, it is a bit of a pain.
You got to a point of just putting jeans on, so you could only had to put it on your feet and your hands.
Yeah, that's
jeans
right.
and long sleeve.
Yeah, just because, But it is good.
It is really good though.
Righto, someone asked, how do we get time away? I don't know if we can answer that
That's on
too
you,
well.
sorry.
But how we got time away was just, we did weekends. We did Friday, we'd drive Friday night and then stay Friday,
Only a couple
Saturday.
hours down the road.
I bet you, wherever you live, there's plenty of places to go and camp.
Yeah, just got to have a look,
Yeah.
for sure. That's very true.
When are we going to be back home? Or I don't know whether that's full time or...
Okay. Well, let's answer it in a way of full time.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, look, we're probably merging to...
We don't know, actually.
Yeah, we don't know.
In the
Being home full time,
long story short.
don't know. Do want kids, do want our own little slice of paradise. Do we know when or where 100%? No.
No.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
It's a funny not knowing, isn't it?
Yeah. When we, like we said earlier, when we lose the fire.
Yeah. But I think we're still at a point of, if we were to go home and finish travelling completely and come see with us just had an abrupt end, we would still be wondering how, what could be possible. So,
and I've still got a lot of travel left in me, I think. Like a lot of places that I want to go and do.
And go back to.
Yeah. But it might change because, they won't change, but, our setup will change because some of the places we can't do with this setup.
True.
And also, you never know, kids might be around the corner and whatever happens, I suppose.
Yes, it does.
Keep practicing. This is a funny one. Who decided which chickens were made into chicken salt and which were made into roast? I'm not sure. The guy at the chicken factory.
Probably the person who sent the message, I reckon.
Yeah. Anyway, no question, but good opportunity to tell you guys we love what you do. Oh, thanks.
That's lovely.
Thank you very much.
It's very nice.
Are you heading to the infamous Rapid Bay? Yes.
Of course we are. I've actually already been there. Have you never been there?
No, I've never been there.
Oh, God.
I stuck to the West Coast. But yeah, we're planning on doing a bit of SA travel.
Next year is a big SA year, hopefully.
Because there's so many places that I want to go see in South Australia, which we haven't really gone and seen.
No, we haven't. Because when you get, when you're going to go, I'm going to travel Australia, you just leave your home state.
Yeah, you just get straight out of it.
Yeah. But no, big SA next year, Rapid Bay for sure. Wouldn't mind a petrol engine on our Takicat is probably...
petrol engine on our Takicat, and we got a few plans for the D-Max that I would like to do as well before we go.
Anywhere yonder.
Yeah. Anyway, that's for another time.
It is.
What's your van battery setup and how many days can you free camp? Have you found any issues or improvements you would suggest for the new Crosstrack 48 volt system? So the first question, we can free camp as long as we want because you've got solar to replenish your battery. If you're setting up a car or caravan, just figure out what you use and then work back from there. Our first van had 100 amps of battery. 12-volt battery and 160 watts of solar on the roof, and we put a little solar panel on the side, and that got us through for a year. We hardly plugged in the power in the end when we figured out what we, how to travel.
Yeah, figured out our power.
Yeah, so that's that. Our 48-volt system in our caravan, there are a few improvements I would like to make. However, in this current model, you probably can't make them. So, for instance, solar panel on the roof, I would like an extra solar panel on the roof. More solar, basically. I'd like more solar. However, we can't because weight. We all know we've had some weight issues. We can't put another solar panel on there because that will be too heavy for the van.
Is it also because it's a pop top?
Yes, so as well as the roof is a pop top, so we can't put too much onto the roof, as well as roof space, because it's a 16-foot van with a TV antenna, a 48-volt system, a 48-volt air conditioner, and a dust reduction system.
Yeah.
We don't have the roof space either, as well, because it's a pop top as well. So that's why it's not on there. We do have, and I think these come with a solar panel, a solar blanket, so you do need to use them. That's fine. It's just about how you manage it, and we normally stay off grid for,
Well, it's been a week.
However long.
Since we left.
Well, it's been plenty.
Long time.
Anyway, the other thing I'd like, the other thing I'd probably like is, and there's only a couple on the market, is a 48-volt solar blanket. So what happens is the 12-volt solar blanket, or it's actually a 24-volt solar blanket, sorry, that I've got deregulates the whole system down to the lowest common denominator, which is a 24-volt solar panel. So a 48-volt solar panel would be ideal for that system, and we don't have that.
No, it's all right, we'll get there.
But as far as that, there's plenty of power. Like if we didn't have any sun, we could do, 4-5 days off grid.
Using the induction chooses a fair bit though.
Yes, that is one thing that we have had to manage, or had to readjust our expectations. Is the 48-volt system? Is the induction on this van, because we've never really had an induction, and induction obviously chews a lot more power.
Yeah, but when, just say we're cooking on the fire or using the barbie, would obviously last much longer.
Yeah, it's a good system.
Oh, it's fantastic. We love it. We've used the aircon already. No, it's great.
Someone said, "Where are we camping together?"
Who is it?
That's Tim and Britt.
Oh, well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
You're at the top of Australia at the moment, so.
Hopefully we can camp together whenever we meet each other again.
Yes, we will.
Maybe you come down here and do the Outback Queensland run with us. Next one, looking at a tour in the future with the new van and dogs. Appreciate the areas will be limited, but how do you budget and fund your time on the road? All right, so budgeting is not our strong point.
But we do have an expense tracking sheet that you can track your spending on.
Yes, we do have
for free.
Yeah, we do have an expense tracking sheet, which we do twice a month. You do it, don't you?
Yeah.
So at halfway of the month, you track you basically put in the bank transactions, and then at the end of the month you do the rest, and that basically spits, and then you categorise everything, and it spits out where we've spent our money and how much we've spent and all that sort of stuff. I think with budgeting, you've got to, I don't think it's different really compared to back home. Like if you're a budgeter back home, budget on the road. Like you'll find a way to budget on the road. You'll just figure out that you've got this much money, and you'll see it go down basically. But you have to work out what your bills are at home, because everyone's different. As far as expenses, like food's the same, You don't really pay for water that much.
You don't need to pay for power.
You don't need to pay for power. Our accommodation is probably cheaper than rent, really.
Yeah, 100%.
Moving out, we do free camping. If you're staying in caravan parks, it might be a bit different, but you know, it's honestly not that much different.
No.
I don't think. Fuel, obviously, with fuel going up now is challenging because the fuel bill is a bit more expensive. But
yeah.
I think cater your expectations to how far you can travel.
But to answer your question as to how we fund our travels, it used to be we had a station, a job on a cattle station, a station state in WA. Worked there for 3 months. And then we house cleaned, window cleaned, posted in Facebook groups. We just worked anywhere. Now we've worked Come See With Us up to a point in many different revenue streams that is our full-time gig now, which is...
including shows.
Yeah, including working at shows with Wild Track. You just got to trust yourself, you'll make it work.
Yeah, there is actually plenty out there.
So much.
There's plenty of work. You just got to, if you need to get work, you just got to be happy with doing whatever whatever you need to.
Yep, just like normal life.
And also, don't be afraid to get told no. Ask around.
Yep.
Post in Facebook groups. Email companies or businesses.
Go to the pub, have a beer, talk to the people in bloody fluoros, talk to the people behind the bar, talk to someone in a workshop. You will get work.
That's it for the Q&A. Thanks very much for all your questions. Hopefully we answered them well and you got a lot of information out of them.
Yeah.
If you do have any more questions or if something popped up, comment them below and I will answer them via reply if I can. And if not, maybe those questions might warrant a full video or even another video in the Come See With Us Club. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next video.
We'll see you next week. Thank you.
Bye.